Welcome everybody to Pork and Reviews. I'm your host Pork,
And I'm Lady Tano.
and we're gonna go and check out that episode 4 of Kenobi today. Um, Last week's episode was pretty good. It had that Vader scene, right? Really liked that.
Yep.
Um, it was just kind of like really intense and a little scary and stuff. It was getting like horror vibes from that
Yeah,
scene,
for
like slasher
sure.
vibes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But definitely, like, we want more of that, which would be really awesome, right?
Yeah.
Before we start, though, I've been reading some stuff online. This is like people are a little mixed about Kenobi. A little mixed about Kenobi. How do you feel about that?
Um, well, I'm a little mixed about Kenobi. I think overall I'm loving it. I am really excited every week to watch a new episode and I look forward to it and I like it. I really I like the show. But of course I have a couple of, you know, maybe not qualms, but I'm just wondering where they're gonna go, and I'm just hoping that they don't mess with the originals too much,
Yeah.
and with the original trilogy. Actually, I hope they don't mess with it at all. But we'll see what happens. I don't want to speak too soon, although I probably already have. But yeah. So I really like it. I'm really excited. I am super entertained when I'm watching it.
It's
But
super entertaining.
yeah, super. I'm seeing, some of my favorite characters. I'm just wondering where it's going to go, and I'm a little worried. Yeah. So I have mixed feelings about Kenobi.
Yeah, I mean, I share a lot of those sentiments too. It's one of those things. It's it's Star Wars. I'm gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be entertaining. And like kind of at the end of the day, I'm gonna like it, right? And I know, like even like when you take like the sequels, I complain about the sequels. I think like they're the worst part of like the Star Wars saga. Maybe except for like Resistance. Uh, but at the end of the day, like it still exists in a world that I really love, and it's still, you know, part of like the canon of it all, right? So in the same way that like the prequels had mixed reviews, right? Like it's still good Star Wars, and it's still Star Wars. It still
It's
works as
very
part of
good
this.
Star Wars.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is very good Star Wars. But like sometimes I wonder how much of that like is because of how much of it like we accepted now is because of the success of like the Clone Wars. You know, because you know now when I watch the prequels, I watch it carrying so much of like the extra baggage of what kind of what I know, where I know
That's true.
what I
That's a
know
really good
is
point.
coming,
That's a
where I
really
know
good
it's
point.
going.
Yeah. It's like everything is riding on the coattails of Clone Wars.
Yeah, yeah, and like all the little like nuances in some of the scenes, like and some of you have to wonder is like Lucas a genius or was it an accident, but like all the nuances of like actions that characters do on screen, and how it connects to like what we know about them as characters because of that show. Um, that being said, though, I always loved Revenge of the Sith, like from day one. Seeing that on opening night. That's easily like my top 3 Star Wars movies. So I don't know. I mean, my feelings on this though are like I'm enjoying it. I like it. My only qualms are obviously like just kind of connecting it to where we know it's supposed to go. Um, but I'm interested in the story for sure. Um, so yeah. That being said, last we left off here, right? Was it Leia was captured by third sister, right? They're gonna Mando it. They're gonna rescue her in this episode. This isn't gonna be dragged out. Remember we talked
Yeah.
about that. It was like,
Yeah.
no, not Mando.
No,
Bad
Bad
Batch. Bad
Batch.
Batch. Right? Like they
Where it was like
Cad
Right
Bane
away.
captured Omega, and then like, uh-oh, this is gonna be like a multi-episode thing, and then like, oh,
Oh
wow.
no, they
That's
rescued
done,
her.
right, in 30 minutes.
Mm.
I wonder if they're gonna do the same thing here.
We'll see. Let's get started.
Ready? All right,
Yeah.
let's do it.
This is where he told us to come to.
Maybe they're just late.
Maybe it was a lie.
He
Didn't
waited like
at
20
all.
We
seconds.
don't know.
Yeah.
Like, nah, they're not coming. Let's just go.
Prove yourself.
He's bogus for that.
What have you been?
How do you not get burned?
Yeah.
We have to get him to Jabin.
Anakin,
Are you the one I'm supposed to
he
be?
got burned right away.
I know.
Like his whole body. They would have just waited.
I know, right?
All of this could have been avoided.
Patience, Obi-Wan.
Mm-hmm.
I can't lose her. You've no idea what the Empire is capable of.
What? Dude, you've been in hiding.
I know.
I had a wife once. I knew exactly what she was before we got married. We tried to hide it. And the Inquisitors found her anyway. So I know exactly what the Empire can do.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Obi-Wan.
I know, assuming.
Look, if you want my help, you got it.
Years old. I won't leave her there. I'll go on my own.
You can barely stand. You're not getting in there.
I'll go with him. I have officer clearance. I can get you inside and I can get you access.
Is your cover still intact?
We'll find out soon enough. Oh, we're wasting time. Get my ship fueled and ready.
Man, I don't know, man. That dude didn't put up a good fight last episode.
Yeah.
Better do some training on that ship. You know, Luke apparently got like 10 years of Jedi training, you know, on the flight from Mos Eisley to the Death Star. Because that's all the training he got before Obi-Wan died.
I'll be all right.
We intercepted a transmission on Balnab last year. Bunch of talk of a secret network, a path. We thought it was
The
a
Empire has child-sized
but a safe house
Handcuffs.
you has
Terrible.
been found in 2 systems.
Damn, they're just approaching like that? No
She
way!
has like an officer ship and stuff.
You know, I feel like they'd be like, what do you need to come here for?
That's true. Like you don't have like I don't know.
Like, if I was the commander of this base, I'd be like, who? Why?
Is there a problem?
This isn't your sector.
Oh, here we go.
I'll let you through.
I was about to say, no way she walks in like that.
I am the lead.
I figured Obi would be hitching the ride with on a fish or something, you know?
Right.
I'm overriding an entry port. It should be right ahead of
He's
you.
lost his touch.
You know, in Fallen Order, we didn't need any clearance to get in this place. We just broke in. Oh.
She's strong
The
willed
sister
though.
contest.
Yeah, that's not gonna be easy. It shouldn't be anyway.
You're strong. The more afraid you are.
Smart.
I learned that at a very young age as well.
Oh no.
That thing's gonna get destroyed now. Should have used that to escape.
Yeah.
I had a droid when I was younger too. It was taken from me. Like everything else.
Oh. Inner demons.
Mm-hmm.
What are they keeping down there?
Where is she?
I know, like,
Yeah,
come
super
on.
obvious.
Just keep heading north.
How did I not have text messages during this time?
Tala. Tala.
Oh no, you left the comm link? You know what? You're gonna start filling that out, Force style, bro.
Mm-hmm.
No way they didn't see that.
Yeah.
Over there. Let's go.
Finally doing some Force stuff.
Princess. I hope you like pain.
I'll never tell you where they
Then
are.
it's time to make those tears real.
Man, you're gonna torture kids.
Dang.
Where are you? I think I just found the secure zone.
Exactly.
Oh, wait.
I think I've just found out what they're hiding down here.
What the?
This place isn't a fortress. It's a tomb.
That's what's his name?
You are gonna
Oh
tell
my
me
God,
what I
Master Sanube. He's the one that helped Ahsoka get her
Same thing I
lightsaber
do
back.
to anyone who doesn't embrace the Empire.
Uh-oh.
This is your
You better start getting angry, Kenobi.
Who's that?
I'll never tell you.
Cold-blooded, bro.
Yeah.
Oh!
No way out. Stand where you are.
Oh, no.
Oh, those pesky things. Ugh.
Of course that was gonna happen.
It's him.
Tala, where are the others?
Oh, no.
Ooh.
Nice.
Where are you?
Oh, you better do some of that Kenobi shit. Nice.
Okay, starting to get.
Hey!
It's coming back. It's coming back.
Uh-oh. It's like riding a bike, bro. Whoa! Is that a live-action Purse Trooper? That's a Purse Trooper. That'll do it. Kenobi about to get his hallway scene?
Nice.
Straight wreck these fools. Oh, not yet. Not yet.
Uh-oh.
Damn! You would think they would make that strong enough to hold enough in case this were to happen.
Right, right.
I mean, we do that with ships now.
Four legs. I don't know. Bright red,
Right.
bright red boots.
Child and an old man. Was it worth it? Betraying everything you want.
Fight them.
This was never who I was. Then you die. For now.
You die.
Something was gonna happen. Oh, those are snow speeders! I told you we were rescuing her in one. Uh-oh. Dead. Hey, how'd they get there? Those things don't have hyperdrives.
Maybe they installed a hyperdrive in
Uh-oh.
You want
it.
war?
You're like, no.
What the
Dang.
would bring?
Oh.
I will tolerate your weakness no longer.
I put a tracker on the ship. Soon the location of the network and Kenobi will be ours.
It seems I have underestimated you.
But my lord, the base was almost destroyed.
Kenobi is all that matters.
There can be no mistake.
Feather's like, that's what I want to hear.
Yeah, I know, right? I like the way you're talking.
Yes, my lord.
Is there really a tracker?
I don't
Where
know.
he goes, it will follow.
The droid.
Oh.
The droid. 100% the droid. Watch too much Star Wars. Watch. She's gonna have that damn droid.
Yeah,
with
because
her.
I was like, she had no time. Like, but yeah, it's gonna be the droid.
The droid.
Mhm. Yep. You were right. What'd you think?
I mean, yeah, it was good. I
Yeah.
knew they were gonna rescue her after one episode.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, which is fine. I like the tracker on the droid gag. That's classic Star Wars. It happens. It gets them every time. They
Yeah.
always fall for that crap.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, in this case, it was Leia, and no one thought to check her droid, you know, before getting on the ship.
I mean, that's fair, you know. I'm just saying though, like it's always
It's
always a
I know.
tracker, you know.
Yeah.
They always get done like that. But yeah, that was good. You know, I like that showing Kenobi, you know, getting a little bit more comfortable using the Force again. You know, I wouldn't have been able to stand for him being kind of like
Super
busted the whole season. You know. So I'd imagine this is gonna come back really fast.
Yeah, but the good thing is that it didn't all of a sudden come back. Like, it makes it more believable that he's been so separated from the Force, you know. So I like that it was like you see a difference, a big difference between today and, you know, when he was like fighting off Vader, but it's not like it's back to like Obi-Wan, the Obi-Wan that we know.
Yeah, I mean, you know, in a weird way, this is kind of like what we should have gotten with Luke, in the sequels. You know, I mean, yeah, he's hermited and stuff, you know, but then he slowly gets back into the game.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, that's another story.
I know. I'm just saying, though. You know, they took that from us. They took this from us with him. You know what I mean? Like, if they wanted to go the hermit route, I feel like this is kind of what everyone was expecting. Yeah. You know? And I'm fine. Like, that would have been awesome. Like, I'm fine with that. I thought this was good. Yeah. You know, what do you think?
I really enjoyed this episode.
Yeah. Yeah. One of our subscribers had talked about, you know, they had talked about Leia only knowing Kenobi as Ben, and maybe that could have like seeded how, like later on in episode 4, that she knew Ben, but she didn't necessarily know Obi-Wan Kenobi. But now we see that it's totally Obi-Wan Kenobi. So you know they still gotta address that now. You know what I mean? I said like I hadn't even considered that. That she only knows him as like as one Ben. Word Ben, you know, but I guess not. You know, I guess not. I liked that little slick, you know, Leia resisting the Vulcan mind meld, and yeah, totally stolen from Star Trek. I'm sorry, Star Wars fans, but you know, I like that, you know, because like we know that
some angry fans at you.
we know that Leia is strong with the Force. Yep. And I know we've talked about it with like Rebels. You know, for those of you who haven't seen Rebels at this point, like I cannot just not talk about like spoilers in Rebels. But I've talked about in Rebels how Ezra, you know, had grew up Force sensitive, and how extremely strong he was with the Force when Kanan found him. And you know, episode 1, the one of the first things you see of Ezra, first like he senses Kanan, you know, like there's that, he has that moment where they sense each other, but then later he's running with that crate. Remember, he just jumps like 30 feet in the air onto the ship, you know, with that heavy ass crate full of guns, you know, and it goes like I keep going back to it, and I'm gonna go back to Third Sister as well in this case. Leia is extremely strong with the Force. She doesn't know it yet, but, you know, you have Third Sister who likely was probably young, you know, at the time of the Purge, if she was ever even formally trained or anything, you know, and how, because children, they might not know their limits, and they don't necessarily understand it, they just know they can do something. You know what I mean? They just know that they're capable of doing something. Right, you get like these savant kids in real life who like, you know, will go and like solve like complex math problems, and have no understanding of anything else. You know, they just know they know how to do that, right, and do it really well. And you know, I just think it's interesting with Leia like resisting that. Yeah. You know, it kind of shows that she has that raw Force power that these kids have. You know, when Ventress, when they captured Ventress, and she like Force pushed like those pirates away before the Jedi took her. Remember that? Like, yeah. You know, you just see that a lot in Star Wars. You know, these young kids that, you know, they're extremely powerful because they don't know that limit yet. They don't understand that limit of that power. So I thought that was a good detail. Yeah. Sorry, I went on a rant on that. You know, with some backstory.
I was expecting that because we now know. Yeah. Leia, you know, she uses the Force, and she, you know, so I would expect it. I would expect it.
Yeah, man, he almost tortured her.
They almost did. I was like, something's gonna happen. We're not gonna see a kid getting tortured. I knew that something had to happen. But it was pretty close. It was pretty close.
I still want Kenobi to go like all out on the battle. He hasn't done it yet. Still like it's still very restrained, you know.
Yeah.
But I like how he did that little pose at the end. You know, it was real. It
Yes,
was very
yes.
Kenobi. You know.
It was like, oh, we're getting.
Yeah, we're getting close.
Obi-Wan
We're getting
back.
close. One or two more battles. You know, we should be back up to speed here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he would have had to rescue her right away. I was like, could they have dragged it out? No, he would have had to. There's no way that they could have just let her sit there for a little while. But also, you have to think about the long-term implications here for the Empire.
I was gonna say they're kind of playing with fire.
Well, it's not even that they're playing with fire. It's a law.
Senator's daughter.
Okay, yeah, but regardless, the senator has now proven to be like in communication and league with the Jedi. That would automatically make him a criminal. And they have proof of that. Like, like, unless it would be very difficult politically. I mean, we know how that goes these days. You know? But you would think that the Empire would be like, we're done with this dude. Like, clearly.
Well, that's why we have to see what happens, what they say, what excuse they give.
Because Empire sanctions.
Yeah.
They're going to sanction Alderaan.
I was also going to mention that I'm still interested in learning about Third Sister's backstory.
Well, you caught that when she was like, they'll leave you too. You know? What did she mean by that? That had me thinking, could she have been part of that group of kids in that first episode during the Purge?
And so she's mad at the Jedi?
She could feel abandoned. I don't know.
I mean, but she knows that they were attacked. She was attacked.
Well, if she was attacked, if she was part of that.
If she was a part of that, then she would have been.
Yeah,
attacked.
that's fair. Yeah, I want more. Definitely, we need to get some more of her story. What? I think at this point, let's just do one whole episode about like her backstory. Just like. We don't.
Although I'm thinking, that guy who was a youngling and recognized Obi-Wan, and he asked him for help, and Obi-Wan basically sent him on his way and was like, "Forget about the Jedi,"
Yeah.
Maybe she does. If that is the case for her, she was a youngling. She was being trained. Like maybe she felt like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like they gave up.
Oh.
I don't know. It could be anything. Point is, I really want to know.
I mean, like
her story.
Yeah.
Her backstory.
I know, like with second sister Trilla, in Fallen Order. She was salty because she felt like Seer had abandoned her, like had run off. Right. I don't know. Like, I want more of that. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just,
for sure.
like a brief glimpse into it. Like, oh, wait, go back to that.
Yeah. So what happened?
Go back to that. I want that. That was a short episode. We could spare 10 minutes of, like, villain, like, divulging their backstory and plot to one of the heroes.
Well, all I know is that I feel like it's going to be good whenever we do find out. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that was good. I enjoyed that episode a lot.
Yeah, good episode. Yeah, for sure.
Anything else you need to add to this? Any expectations for next week?
No, I expect it to be as good as this week.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna go back to the base, right? And we know that the droid has the tracker. You would think they would do a scan, scan the ship, scan the ship.
True.
I mean, that's how in Rebels, when the Grand Inquisitor had nailed the Phantom with the tracker.
Yeah.
Remember they did a scan and like when they were gonna meet up with the.
Yeah, but it happened to them a bunch of times too.
Nah, they were smarter too though. That's right, yeah.
But what I mean is that it happened to them a bunch of times. Like
it's
they
always
got
the tracker.
Yeah, they got tracked a bunch of times.
It's always the tracker. Chopper's the tracker.
Yeah.
They hacked Chopper and he was the tracker. Yeah, I guess so. You know, it's just like always the tracker though. But yeah, I wonder how that's gonna work out. You know, like all them people are gonna die. If Vader goes, they're all gonna die.
Yeah.
You know, that would be awesome. I'm waiting for like this big old like Inquisitor remnants of the Jedi fight. You know that needs to happen.
Yeah.
I don't want to hype myself up.
Yeah, me neither.
I still need to know what happened to Quinlan. Where's Quinlan at? Where's Quinlan Voss?
Yeah.
You know, like what's going on with him? That you all need to go back and get up to speed on Quinlan Voss. He's cool. And then that tomb thing was crazy.
Yeah.
Like they're bogus for that. It's like not only are they killing these people, but they're like going
see if
like
I recognized anyone else.
Yeah, there's a few I didn't, you know, and maybe like they, you know, aside from like I think that was Master Sanube in the beginning, right, that first one.
Mm-hmm.
But everyone else I'm not sure, and I'm, you know, maybe it's a comics thing. So like if y'all know, like leave in the comments. I'm curious. If you recognize any of the other Jedi in that tomb that they had. That's bogus though. Mummy Jedi. But they did that in Rebels too. They had Master Luminara.
Yeah,
like
that was really creepy.
Yeah.
And messed up. Yep.
All right. Anything else you want to add?
No, that's it.
All right. Well, we'll have to look forward to the next episode. And definitely like this one because leaving off on kind of a cliffhanger with that tracker.
For sure.
So I'm really excited about it. Those of you who haven't watched Top Gun Maverick, the movie's really awesome.
Really good.
Shameless plug, but that movie's really, really awesome. You know, if you love America and love freedom, you know, go watch that movie. But that's all I have. Until next week. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. We'll have more Kenobi reactions coming your way, at least for a few weeks until the show's over. Mm-hmm. And you all have a good night and God bless.